How to set up and use TradingView in 2025 A to Z. And this is day one of BJW 30 days bootcamp trading course. However, you want to like this video, subscribe to the channel and comment hashtag BJW trade, and also invite and share this video to your friend, your brother, your sister, and your cousins, your aunts, your dad, whoever who you think is still a beginner trader or someone who don't know how to trade or still getting confused on their trading journey. Because at the end of this bootcamp trading course, you see the financial market differently and be confident enough to execute any trade of any instrument, which is the goal of this particular bootcamp. And at the end of every video, I'll be giving you guys assignments or take home or homework for you all to as well practice and also keep in track on what I'm going to be teaching you on this bootcamp. So that being said, let's get to day one, which is how to set up and use TradingView from A to Z. Alright guys, so basically this is the TradingView on my PC, and I'm going to be guiding you through step by step how to set up and use TradingView with your PC or your laptop. And at the end of this day one, day two, I'll guide you through how to set up the TradingView with your mobile phone. But right now, following everything I'm going to be showing you in this video, I'm going to guide you through the customization, how to use the TradingView very well, how to set up an account, and then you can be familiar with the TradingView, because this TradingView is an important tool you need for the financial market to analyze whatever instrument, be it gold, be it BTC, be it S&P 500, be it Nasdaq, be it GBP, USDT, USDJPY, whatever, pairs or instruments you want to trade, right? So looking right here, this is already account I have, and as you can see, I had a setup, I had everything. So what I will do right now, because this is already account I have, I've already set up this account with that of my, you can see the patch, you can see the Fibonacci tool, the long position, short position, and the array and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and as well open another account and set up an account step by step. And as a beginner who don't know anything, you'll be able to implement the strategy or implement the guide and set up your own TradingView and start using it immediately. So with that said, I'm going to go to another browser and I'm going to search for TradingView like this. This is it. So once I search on TradingView, it's going to load up immediately like this. I'm going to go ahead and click on TradingView, and this is going to load up. And guys, before I go ahead and guide you through step by step how to get things done right now, this bootcamp is sponsored by a company called Bluefin, which is an exchange, a centralized cryptocurrency exchange like Binance and Bybit. And these guys focus on futures trading, copy trading, secure fund management, and you can as well do a lot of things. And if you are certain to use the link in the description section and sign up, deposit, you get a welcome deposit for signing up, because they sponsor this particular bootcamp. You also get more features for you to trade and make money of the exchange. And guys, all you want to do to get started with Bluefin, because these guys are trusted and they are sponsoring this particular bootcamp, support by signing up, get started, and as well learning how to trade futures and make money with the exchange. I've made a video on my channel which you can go ahead and check. So with that said, let's get heading to the major deal of the day. So right now you can see this is TradingView. As you can see, they say look first and then leap. All you have to do, click on get started, and like I said, I'm going to be guiding you through with your mobile phone, so you can watch this, learn how to use the PC part, and then learn how to use the mobile part when the video comes, basically maybe on day 2 or day 3 or whatnot. So right here, as you can see, all you have to do, you have a forever $0 sign up for free, and you can see other features. Is for essential, which gives you better features, goes for $12, $28, $56, and the ultimate for $199. So basically, we're going to be using the $0 for now, and at the time goes, I'm going to guide you through how to pay for it as time goes on. All I have to do is to click on sign up, and once I click on sign up, the next thing I want to do, you're going to load up, And before I do that, I want to make sure I have my Gmail turned on. All right, basically on this interface, you can see they give us option for us to sign up, and these options can range from Facebook, our Twitter page, Yahoo Mail, Apple, LinkedIn, right? All I have to do is to click on mail, which is what we're going to do. And then I'm going to paste in my email. So I'm going to enter a password I won't forget. All right, by so doing, you can see they say strong password, don't ever share it. And it's not showing green. That shows that this password is strong. And strong password range from at least 8 characters to 12 characters, from uppercase, lowercase, hashtags like special character like hashtags, art and stuff. I'm going to hit on I'm not a robot. All right. The next thing I want to do is to then choose cars. My network is slow, but then let's see go. I'm going to choose the cars right here in this port source and then make sure there's no other cars, because it says select or image with cars. So basically it's shown I'm not a robot being checked, and I'm going to click on create an account. So it has said verify your email and resend the activation link. And by so doing, I'm going to go to my Gmail, because this is where they will send the Gmail, and I'm going to refresh this interface so that I can receive the Gmail right here. This is the Gmail from TradingView. They say confirm your email address. So there it go. I'm going to come right here, click on activate account, and there it go. I've gotten an account, and as you can see, they say plan for every level of ambition, and they are asking me automatically to give a username. So I'm going to come right here and make it BJW. All right, I'm gonna make it BJW trades. It adds numbers, and as well, you tend to add special character. I receive marketing email if you want, and if you have read their policies, and I'm gonna click on next. Right. So with that said, you can see market. You can see there are brokers and more. So what you're going to be using basically is just to go to market, where we're going to be doing analysis, getting instruments to trade, and bunch of other stuff. So right here, as you can see, this is what your interface is going to look like. However, once you're right here, the next thing you want to do, you can go ahead and upgrade, and the upgrade is actually for free. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that maybe at the end of the tutorial. So all I have to do right now is to come basically to where it says search, and then search for an instrument. I'm going to come right here, it says search, but basically you can see other pairs. You can come right here seeing add symbols to add other pairs. You can see watch list, you can see alert and all this stuff. Don't worry guys, I'm going to show you what they signify and how to use them. However, step one, we've already set up an account, create an account and activated it. So this next step, let's first of all add an instrument, and from there I'm going to show you how to automatically add other instruments. So I'm going to come to the search right here, and then at this part of search, once you click on it, you can add symbols, ISIN and QSIP, right? Symbols are like, maybe XAUUSD, and either stock, funds, futures, forex, crypto, and all. So basically, if you're trading the forex market, you're going to leave it at all, or you're going to leave it at forex. If you're trading crypto, you're going to leave it at crypto. But if you're trading futures, you can leave it at futures, so you can get future stuff. So basically, I'm going to leave it at all, and then I'm going to search XAUUSD, though is here. So if I go ahead and search XAUUSD, now I'm going to see different brokers, who has XAUUSD on this, like ranging from Owando, ranging from forex.com, XCM, and all these are like brokers who has XAUUSD right here on TradingView. So basically, I like using Owando, Forex, FXCM, FX Open, any of these first 5 or first 10 for me, right? So if you have to search on, let's say, Bitcoin, right? So you definitely see other exchange that have Bitcoin in TradingView, ranging from Bitstamp, Coinbase, Index, Crypto, Binance, CME, and a lot of all of them right here. So all these exchange you're seeing have listed Bitcoin on their platform. That is why you're seeing it right here on TradingView. Basically, I'm going to go right here and use XAUSD. I love the pair and the commodity you want to know. So I'm going to go ahead and then click down. Once you search on it, then you're going to see them one. By the time you choose any of them, now you're going to see the one that says launch chart, and you're going to see that says see overview. So what we want to do, we're going to go ahead and launch the chart, which is what I just did right now. So by the time you launch the chart, then you'll be able to see other features that will help you analyze XAUUSD, which is good. All right, so after launching the chart, this is what the chart is going to look like basically. So you can see there are a whole lot of things happening right here, but don't get confused. BJW right here is here to guide you through how to use this, not just to analyze gold, but to analyze any other instrument, any other pair, any other currency, on TradingView. So first and first, we'll have to go to the settings. Now you want to see there is my name BGW, which I just changed, as you can see at the left hand side. Then the next one we'll do first, you want to see alert, you want to see on name, and this is replay, and this is like when you a reverse of some stuff you did with that mistake, and this is it. So first and first, I'm going to come to where you're seeing this. So this is if you want to take snapshots, you want to take snapshot of this particular interface, you can just click this and take. So you want to see a wider view, a full screen of just this particular chart. This is it right here. And if I click on it, I will see a full screen, a fuller screen of this. And if I don't want it, all I have to do is just, go back. The next thing you want to do right now, you can go to the settings, but right there you can see publish. Now the publish shows your idea. Let's say you want to share it, my trade setup to my community. I could just click on publish and then share, right? But other than that, the next one I want to go to settings, right? So this is where we tend to do the customization either. So I'm going to come to settings, click on it. And now once I come to settings, now this are like stuffs you can customize if you want to like add it for your trade. Now I'm going to click on got it. Click on got it right here, and now you can see symbols. So symbols are like the candles. So if you don't like these colors of candle, you can go ahead and change. For me, I prefer the green and red because basically the green and red signify red bearish and the green bullish. I like that of the green and red. Now the next thing I want to do is the status line. So the status line now ranging from now the logo. Now this logo is, if you look at this part right here at gold, you'll see the gold logo. Now if I don't want to be seeing this gold logo, all I have to do is to just click on it and boom, it will be off. But if I want to be seeing it, I could just click on it and it will be in. Now they also have the title. So if I don't want to be seeing title, I could just click on it and I won't be seeing the title at all of gold. But if I want to be seeing it, is I'll just click on it and I'll say now open market status. Now if you watch right here, I can see that the market status is showing green, which shows that market is open. Commodity and forex markets are only Monday to Fridays, and then Saturdays they are closed. So you want to know that for when you're trading or you're analyzing, this will enable you to know that market is open as at when you're analyzing. But if you don't want to see it, you could just uncheck this and then it will be gone. However, it's good you have it checked. Now they also have chart values. Now the chart values, you don't want to see it, you can also uncheck it, and then these are the values of the chart right here. You can just uncheck it if you don't want. They also have bar change value. If you don't want it, you can also uncheck it. But it's always good to have this so you know what is happening in the market. Now they also have volume. They also have last day change volume and a lot of stuff. Titles, values and stuff right here. And the values are like these stuff you're seeing right here, what is happening at the values. So the background, now if you don't want background, you can as well uncheck it. If you want the background, you can just uncheck it right there. So these are the stuff which are very necessary. So now these are like basic ones. So they also have now, if you go to scale and lines, now this scale and lines, there's nothing much happening right here. It's just give you what is happening, the bid and ask, but these are not really unnecessary. So the next one you will have to just head over is the canvas. Now this canvas is how you want your trading view to look. Now starting from the background, this is solid. Now solid is good, and if you don't want solid, you can do gradient, but for me I would choose solid, right? So solid gradient is like two colors of the two different colors, but solid is just one particular color. Now looking right here is showing white. I love white, but if you don't like white, you can come right here and then maybe change to black. You can change to pink, you can change to blue, you can change to whatever color you wish, but for me white is the best, right? Now the grid lines, if you don't want the grid lines, you can maybe choose whatever you want right there, but I'm going to leave everything like that. The crosshair color are these lines you're seeing right here. You can maybe change to red and you're going to see the crosshair line has changed, but it's always best you leave it this color so that you can exactly know where your crosshair is. So that's nice. You can even increase the thickness, you can increase or whatnot, change the line style if you want it dot, if you want it straight, you can do that. And but for me, the dot is best for me, right? So I'm going to leave that right there and I'm going to skip, right? So basically we've seen the crosshair. So the next one right here is watermark. Now watermark is if you want watermark of this particular pair on your chart. Now this is if you are sharing it to someone or to anybody to be sure, but it's really not necessary. But for people who really want it, but for you to add it, just click on the arrow right here and you can say interval watermark, and then you're going to see the interval if it's a 1 day. You can say ticker watermark, XAUSD. You can also choose description watermark, and then you're going to see the watermark of the particular pair. You can just say maybe just the pair and description or ticker. And the next thing I have to do, you can have the text. We'll have the lines, the navigation. Now, all these are not really important. Your chart is good the way it is right there. So the next thing is the trading, right? And this one is not really important. Now, alerts. Alert, if you want to be receiving alert on any particular price action gotten, you can go ahead and then add the volume right here and stuff, right? And if you don't want to increase it, you can do that. Then events are things happening, so you can choose you want to be getting latest news from TradingView and much of those. So these are like the basic settings you need. Now you understand that, I'm going to click OK. I've done what I want. We have something called watch list at the right hand side. Now this right hand side, this watch list are the pairs which you are looking out for, which you're holding to analyze and other stuff. So we also have this plus icon where you tend to add your symbols of the pair. Like let's say I want to add US oil, all right, for instance. So all I have to do is to just choose it. It's already added right here. So let me look for another pair. Okay, let's say I want to add US 30, right? So US 30 is not added. And if I want to add US 30, I can look for whatever broker right here. And then I'm going to just click on this plus icon, boom, and I've added it to watch list. And as you can see, I can go ahead and go to symbol, and I can also remove it from watch list by clicking on delete. And by clicking on the plus icon, I've added it. And to check if it's here, boom, here it is, US 30. And you can also delete it from here by just clicking on delete, and it will be deleted. Is that easy? So let's go to the major stuff, how to use the drawings and a lot of stuff, which is very important in TradingView. So right here, you can see this is where you tend to, see this symbol search. You can also come right here and search for whatever symbol if you don't want to use from the watch list, right? So there are two search places for you. And guys, if you're enjoying this video, because this is not just a video, this is a bootcamp. Like I said, the only way I will appreciate you guys is for you to do whatever I ask you to do. That way it will motivate me to keep this bootcamp going, for me not to stop halfway, because this is just a long ride and I'm putting out my spirit, soul, and body to get this done for you guys. A lot of people are going to charge you a lot of money for this particular content, because this is all I know I'm teaching you for these 30 days. So the only way I need your support is to share this video to a friend, invite them to be watching this bootcamp to learn new ways and the strategy, how they're going to be making money, because there's going to be a lot of study and a lot of things happening on these 30 days. You don't want to miss out. So all I want you to do is to like this video, at least subscribe, and let's grow the channel. My channel is still at 800 subscribers. As you can see, we are even yet to hit 1000 subscribers, and I'm not bothered about this subscriber, but what I'm bothered is what you guys going to be learning of this particular challenge and the value you're going to be taking home. But the only support I need is you're not paying for it. You just at least subscribe to the channel, share it to your friends, to your WhatsApp status, to your to whatever group you are, to any Telegram group of forex traders, crypto traders, or whatever trader, so they can come and learn. If 5 people watch this video and 5 people share this video, another extra 5 will also come and see this, and also those 5 people share. That way you're going to see that we're going to be expanding, and that way more people will come on this particular channel and get value and know BJW trades, right? So with that said, let's go back to the deal. So if you've already subscribed and you've shared this video, comment down below BJW or BJW trades. These are like real fans and the real family who are here to learn, commenting in the W chat right there in the comment section. So with that said, now you understand what it is, the settings, the symbols, how to add pairs on TradingView using your PC. Then let's now go on how you can use the drawings. Now if you come right here, you can see this. All right, you can see what is happening right here, the green and red, and you can see everything. Now basically this is a 1 day, now a 1 day time frame. Now for you to know if it's a 1 day, if you come right here, you can see D signify 1 day. And if you want to maybe use 4 hours time frame, 1 hour time frame, 30 minutes time frame, even 5 minutes or 1 minute time frame, all you have to do is to just click on it. And once you click on that D, then you're going to see all that time frame. Now for you to be able to access a lot of time frame, these stars, now these stars signify favorites. Now if you choose any of these stars right now, and what will happen is it will be added to where the D is. Now you can see 1 day is already added. Now all I have to do, if I want to add 4 hours, I could just click on this star, boom, it will add it. If I want to add 1 hour, I could just click on this star and it will be added. Don't worry, you will see. If I want to add 30 minutes, click on this star. If I want to add 5 minutes, click on this star. If I want to add maybe 1 minute, click on this star. If I also want to add maybe 2 hours on this star, and then like so, and you're gonna see it right then. Let me add 1 week and 1 month, and these particular time frames I add are the major time frame you need for you to start analyzing the market, and the major time frame you should be analyzing the market with, right? So now you've understand that. If I then exit this, now you're going to see the whole of those time frame I have added. They are all right here. You can see the day, you can see the 4 hours, and if I click on 4 hours, you can see the candlestick will change, because now it's now showing the candlestick for 4 hours. If I click to 2 hours, the candlestick also will change. That applies to 30 minutes. The candlestick as well will change, just like that, as you can see. So this is what you just want to understand. And if you come right here at the right hand side, you're seeing this pair. If you hold your cursor and then maybe slide up and down, you're going to see that this could be able to go up right there. You just, by just holding your cursor play button, you could be able to move this arrow right now. You can also minimize. So now you've understand that is it basically. So the next thing you want to understand is, if I go to 5 minutes now, you'll be able to see what the 5 minutes chart look like. And if you can see, it's slant. So all you have to do is to come right here. You're seeing these figures, then increase it for you to be able to see the chart fully. Easy peasy. So that is what it is right now. The next we want to go is the drawings. Now the drawings is very important. You don't need much drawings. Now we have the candlestick, which I've showed you. We have indicators. You have bar replay. Bar replay is important. Maybe if you're doing back texting, you can need the bar replay. Now you can see, if I want to undo this action, which I've done before, I can just click on this and I will undo the previous action. If I want to redo, I'll just click this and we'll come back to the original action. It's that easy. Now right here, you can see this plus sign. Now this plus sign is this crosshair, which I'm using. This is what I'm using. So I'm using the plus sign of it. And if I click on it, they have other ones. They have the cross, they have the dots, they have the arrow, demonstration, magic. And if you click on dots, you can see that the dot will be here. You can see, if you watch, basically you're going to see a black dot. So that's the dot right there. But I don't use the dot. I feel like I prefer the cross. So you can use any of them. But for me, if you want to trade with Bernard, you want to trade the BJW, this the cross you're gonna use. Now right here is the ray. These are like trend line you need, and they have different kind of trend line. So for you to see the different kind of trend line, if you come right here without clicking, then you see a small arrow. So if you click on this arrow, other trend line will come. So I'm going to be showing you the trend lines you're going to be needing and the one you're going to be using right away. Now coming right here, the first trend line you need is this particular first one, which is called the trend line. And the next one you need is, you'll come back again to that small arrow, is this one called the horizontal rail, right? So this one will help you tap from a particular tip to the end of the the chart. Why this one go from end to end, this trend line horizontal? I don't really use this much. I use this when I want to get a wider view. I use the horizontal. I can just add it for the sake of this tutorial. So this is the trend line. So if you still scroll down below, we have other stuff right here, but I feel like all you need is just the horizontal rail, and then you need the horizontal line, and then you need the trend line. That's all you need right here on this part, and you're going to see them being added and right here. And you can move this to the top and keep it that way. You can just keep it at this edge. So that's for this second one. So the third one right here is where you get Fibonacci 2 and other stuff. Now for the Fibonacci 2, the only Fibonacci 2 I use at the moment is the Fibonacci retracement tool. All I have to do is to click on it and then to be added to this part. So I'll be able to see it right here and be used freely without coming and start looking for it. And Fibonacci tool is broad, and I'm going to show you how to set it consequently as we go on this trading bootcamp. So that's for Fibonacci tool. They have other Fibonacci tool that are trend-based, Fib extension, Fib channel, Fib time zone, and a lot of them, the green box and much stuff. So other than that, they also have days right here. I don't use days often. These are like patterns and stuff, but I don't use them. And they also have days, the brush. So the brush is very important. So if I click on it on open, we have what we call brush. If you want to add brush, I always use brush, and I'm going to explain what it is. This box also use it. And then what else? And the part is very important, which help me draw my higher high and higher low, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So also we have that of the text, right? The T right here. The T enable me to write text and do a lot of stuff. I can add text right here. I can do a lot of comments, pin, and a lot of things basically. And if you want that, you can just go ahead and add it by so doing. They also have the measurement, which help you know the exact measurement from point A to point B and know the exact price action which is going to happen right there. So you can go ahead and add it. So but I don't use it more often like that, so I'm going to go ahead and maybe skip it right the moment right there. And then last one which I didn't add is the long and short. Is this the long and short to know your peeps and know your risk to reward and know what's going to play out basically. So these are the two I use. Now these two are basically very important. I'm going to guide you through how we're going to be setting them up step by step. Now coming right here, you can see them right here. So you can see the trend line, horizontal trend line and stuff. Now let's start with this trend line. Now if you click on this trend line, now if you're using your PC, we have a low right here. So with the trend line, if I click on it and drag, I'll be able to form a trend line to know where my low is, right? And then we also have what we call the magneto right here. Now this magneto help you mark out the exact spots of where you're marking out basically. That's what this magneto help you do, right? So I've already marked out a low right here. Now if you watch, basically the low is giving me blue. Now you can also edit it. Now how do you edit your line? If you don't like it blue, you can just come right here and see this pencil icon, then change it to maybe black. You can change it to maybe pink or whatever color. For me, I like black. I just like black because it's easy to understand, right? So that said, you can also change it to green, right? Once you've done that, so this is what it does. So by clicking it, then you can drag out a line right there. So you can see I've drawn out two structure, a first one, second one. That's what it is basically. Now the next one right here is if I click on it, you can maybe make it thinner. You can make it maybe dash line, dotted line. You can maybe make it maybe more lean. You can make it any way you want to do it. So you can also click on it and make it more tiny, maybe 1px or thereabouts. The other one is this setting. So this setting, there's not much stuff happening right here for it. So we've done the major setting we need. So this is if you want more stuff added to it. The text, you can maybe change the color text to be to maybe black, and then you could be able to add maybe line and then okay, and then that way it will add right here for you. So it's not that important basically. So now you understand it. The next one is the ray. Now the reason why I like this one, it gives you the exact spot and it creates the line from the point you're adding it to the end of the chart. Now for example, if I click on it, it's called horizontal row. All you have to do, let's say I want to mark out this structure right here, and though I want to know, all I have to do, if I tap in the zone and click on it, boom, I don't need to start dragging it myself. With just a one click of tap, it will add it. So if you want to change the color, you don't like the color, you just come right here, go to this pencil icon, then choose the color you prefer. Let's say you prefer black, you could just leave it like that, right? And if you want to change the text that will come after, you can change the text right here. If you want to change the dotted line, you can make it thinner, or you can even make it let's say bolder, or you can even make it 2px, right? 2px is good, but for me 2px or 1px is good, depending on what you want. Is that easy? So there's not much stuff to be done right here. So we also have the Fibonacci tool right here, whereby you have a lot of stuff, but this Fibonacci tool is not set. Now if you want your Fibonacci tool to be set like this, my other trading view, if I get my Fibonacci tool right here, we have 0%, 50%, 100%. Now this is basically your equilibrium, and this is basically your premium zone and the discount zone. So I will show you through that. So this is going to be on the boot camp when I'm going to be teaching you premium zone, equilibrium zone, and I'll guide you through how to set the Fibonacci to the right way. So guys, you are going to learn a lot, guys. We're going to learn a lot. Today is just day one, and as you can see, you're already getting value. So that being said, that is what you're going to look like. But for this is your Fibonacci 2 is not set like this, but a lot of people use it like this, but this is not where set. So I'm going to delete it, and I'm not going to talk about it right now. Now they also have this brush. Now brush is if you want to like marker stuff, you want to write, let's say you want to do some writing in the board and a lot of things, maybe you want to like do a lot of things, you can use the patch, right? You can also change the color to red, you can do a lot of crazy things inside. So that's what that is right there. I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to delete this. All right, I've deleted it, and I'm going to also delete all these other ones right here by just highlighting it and then delete. So that is for the brush. So we have this rectangle box. Now this rectangle box right here, the work is it helps you to highlight where an order block is, where a fair value gap is, and stuff like that. Like if you come right here, I have a fair value gap right here, and don't worry, whatever things I say here, don't be confused, because I'm going to be explaining them in detail. So there's a fair value gap right here. This is what it helps you to do, to identify those void, those FVG, identify QMRO, which is Q smart reversal, you can call the liquidity sweep, identify a lot of things. So this is what this box does, right? So all I have to do is to just, maybe if you don't like the color, you can just also do the same thing, tap on it, and then come right here and change it to what color suits you. Let's say change it to green. Then let's say you change the body, that's the side, then you change the body to green, so everything gonna align well. So if you don't like green, you can change to whatever color that suits you. That being said, the next one we want to do, I'm going to delete this right now because if you understand what it is. So the next one we want to do is this part. Now this part helps you drag your higher high and higher low and know what is happening in the channel. For example, if I click on this part, all I have to do is to just highlight anywhere, then tap on my keypad, drag, then tap again, come down, tap it again, drag, tap it again, come down, tap it again, drag, tap it again, come down, tap it again. By just clicking, you hold and drag, you click again, you hold and drag, just like that. You could be forming a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, just like that. So it helps you, draw that higher high, higher low on your chart. Is that easy? So that is what this is all about. So I'm going to go ahead and delete it. Now this one right here is the long position. Let's say here's my entry and I want to enter a long position and take my TP here. Just click on this, and then what's happening, I'm going to take my TP here, and then I'm going to say cover this space. So this is what it helps you take exact note of where your TP and where your entering is and where your stop loss is. That's what this stuff does basically right here, right? I'm going to come right here, bring it down, boom. So this is what it does right here. So now basically, if you don't like this color, you can also click on it. Oh, come right here, change it to blue. That's not blue. Change it to blue. And then this, I can maybe change it to pink, or this color right here. Is that easy? So you can see it's now looking beautiful, easy peasy. So now you understand that the next thing is you can do a lot of things, right? You can see the pips, 4,000 pips. You can see the risk to reward 2 is to 16 right there, and you can see a lot of things. So this is what helps you, don't worry, we're talking about risk to reward. We're going to be talking about risk to reward in a separate video. So this is showing you how to use this tool and how to set it up now on your PC basically. So now you understand that we also have same for short. So this is short. If you, let's see, your entering is here and then you want to cover all this place, you just drag it down and then drag this to this point, and then you drag this to this point, boom. And if you don't like the color like I did, you come right here, click on it, and then maybe change it to red right here, change it to red, and then the green part, just change it to blue. Choose whatever suits you. Is that easy? Then you can then start marking out your stuff like so. Easy peasy. So guys, that's what it is, and these are the major tools you need to start, drawing and using TradingView. So now you understand that you don't need any other stuff, you don't need any other thing for the TradingView. So there's one last thing I didn't show you guys. Now if you want, come to my settings right here, you're gonna see where they said grid lines. I didn't talk about this more. Now these grid lines now are these lines you're seeing right here. Let me skip this right now. Now these lines you're seeing inside this background, these grid lines are that. So I don't like using them. It makes me confused. I like my chart being very blank. So all I do is I will just come right here, just come to this stuff, and then go to the grid lines and then make it none. Right, boom, and by the time I click OK, everything will be out. Click OK, and you can see it's not looking clean. There's nothing attached to it. So that said, this is how you can remove that of the grid lines inside this particular chart, like inside the chart. So you can see it's looking clean, and my chart is now looking clean. I'll be able to know how to analyze the market and stuff. So now you've understand that this is the basic stuff you need on how to use the TradingView as a beginner. You don't need a lot of stuff, you don't need a lot of things, you don't need too much knowledge on it. Guys, time that I'm going to be showing you more knowledge when we're going to be paying for the advanced features and start using tools like the order flow tools, like VWAP tools, footprints, and a lot of stuff. Then I'm going to bring those ones in. But other than that, with this knowledge you've gotten at the end of this video, you are able to start using the TradingView perfectly. No stress, easy to use, and no complication. And guys, if you enjoyed this tutorial, all I want you to do is to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also if you have any question, drop all your questions in the comment section, and I'm going to be right there to reply all your question. And other than that, the homework I'm going to be giving you right now is, if you're using a PC, all you have to do is to go to your PC right now and then rearrange your trading drawing tools from that of the trend lines, reset it to something that suits you, reset your trend line, reset the horizontal line, both colors and everything, reset your Fibonacci tool, or leave the Fibonacci tool retracement. I'm going to teach you how to do that. I didn't teach you guys. Reset your rectangle color, which one suits you, reset the part with the color that suits you, reset all the colors that suit you right here. And once you've done that, come back on this comment section and comment, BGW, I've reset my Fibonacci tool for a perfect use. And if you've done that, and that's going to show me that you guys enjoy my content. And that being said, I'm going to see you guys at day 2 of BGW 3's bootcamp. Stay safe and see you in day 2.